All right. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be a very super quick tutorial. I've recorded this about 4 times now. I keep having an issue with my audio. I've landed on this carrier so many times, but it's great practice. This is a quick tutorial about this Case 1 carrier landing instant action in DCS. Get your repetitions up. Start landing on this boat. All right. First thing I'm going to do when I click fly is press active pause on my keyboard. That's a keybind that you're going to want to have set up for this mission, just so you can get everything set up, because it spawns you in 8 miles out from the boat, which is very, very close. Active pause right away. Okay, pull up my kneeboard and TACAN 74, enter on. ILS 11, enter on. Okay, coming to my HSI page here. ILS on, TACAN on. Landing hook down. I'm going to get rid of my stick here. I'm going to pull up my SA page at the bottom middle screen. I did that by pressing sensor select aft or sensor select down. Right, and the reason I like this here is so if you zoom in and out on this, right? So I'm zooming out or in. It zooms you in and out on this right here without you having to click on it. And over here on the right, I'm just going to do my checklist, so I can see my weight. Okay. Kneeboard off. Contact the boat.
Marshall 308. Marking Mops 18049. Angels 2. State 4.8.
308. Letters weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 9,000. Altimeter is 290.903. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 354. Report see me at 10.
BRC 354, that's the heading of the boat. So I need to come over here, set my course to 354, which you can just click and toggle through the course select here, or you can click and hold and type in 354 course select. Here's the course line on the boat. I'm already within 10 miles. It says I'm within 9 actually. So I'm gonna click see you at 10.
308. See you at 10.
308. Update state switch tower.
So I'm good to unpause now.
308. State 4.4.
Active pause off. We are flying the jet. I'm looking for about 370 for my speed and about 1,700 feet for my altitude. I will do one loop in the approach around the boat before I actually commit to my brake and do my landing turn. There's the boat in front of me. I do about 380.
Tower 308. Overhead Angels 1.5. State 4.3. 308. Tower, roger. BRC 354. Signal is Charlie. 308.
So the tower just told me signal is Charlie, meaning I'm good to come in and commence landing. But you still always want to make sure the deck is clear and that you're good to land, right? You don't want to assume because he says you're good to land, you're good to land. So I'm coming over the top of the boat here. I'm going to wait until I'm just a little bit in front of it to begin my left turn now. The deck is clear. All right, and this turn is about a 30 to 40 degree bank angle. This is your bank angle across the bottom of your HUD right here. All these little angled lines here. So all I'm trying to do is just kind of keep it consistent the whole way and just watch my altitude. So you notice I noticed I was dropping there, so I grabbed the stick. You really want to try to maintain that initial altitude as much as you can through the turn, which was about 1,700 feet for me, so that's fine. I'll stick around 16 for now. Four miles from the boat, which is good. I'm about even with it now. And when you're even with it, you want to be about 5. So this is looking really good. 1,600 feet. About 5 miles out. Yep, we are perfect. So we're coming around even with the boat now. So once you get about even with the boat, you can slowly start descending. What I'm looking for now is 800 feet. 800 feet. Continuing my turn. 5 miles from the boat. Continuing my turn. I'm looking for 800 feet. Staying on auto throttle the whole way. 380. $800 feet. I'm gonna level out here about. Coming around behind the boat now. Leveling off here. I'm going about 380. About coming into the course line of the boat now. Zoom out a little bit on my HSI, or zoom in. There we go, so I can see. Looking for about 800 feet. And you don't have to do it this tight. I like to do it a little tight. It's easier if you try to keep it closer to the boat. But you're welcome to extend it out nice and far. Whatever you need to do to get on the boat. Okay, rolling out into my turn here. Kind of got to aggressively end that turn so I can get into my slot right here, just to the right of the boat. Okay, 800 feet, 380 knots exactly. Looking over my plane at the deck. It's clear. 3, 2, 1. Throttle idle. Left bank cut. Turn. 3G maximum on the pole. And it's hard to do to get that 3G maximum. Okay, looking over my shoulder. Boat is coming into visual. Dropping flaps 1 to half at 280. 250 dropping gear now. Coming even with the boat. I should be about 800, 700 feet. Flaps full, gear all the way down. Need to put gear down more. Need to put flaps down. Coming around behind the boat. Can slowly start turning in. I'm still idle, by the way. I'm still idle. And now I'm giving a gas. I'm catching the E-bracket on its way down. Right, a little bit less throttle there. Really working that throttle, trying to find that E-bracket. Okay, through the end of this turn, I want to be about 700, 600 feet for the top of the glide slope. Okay, ending the turn about here, about 700 feet. I'm just above the glide slope. You can see that. The needles popping up there by my velocity indicator. Staying on speed. Ball popping up. We are perfect. We're right in the middle of the ball. Watch that descent rate. Try to keep the yellow ball in the middle. E-bracket the whole way. E-bracket the whole way. Little high. Gonna bring her down a little bit. E-bracket. 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 And this is when I say Hornet ball. I see the ball. I'm lined up, keeping that E-bracket pointed at the crotch, that velocity indicator. Right, it's a lot of little micro adjustments at the end here. Lined up, perfect. We are money, money, money. I'm not even gonna touch it. Just keep it pointed. Keep it pointed straight. Nothing with the throttle. Keep it pointed straight. Nothing with the throttle. And gas it. Floor, floor, floor. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. Hook coming up. Wings coming up. Needs to be the first two things you do. Hook and wings. Nose wheel steering goes to high. Crank off the deck. There's another plane coming, potentially, if we were in a multiplayer server. Could be someone 16 seconds behind you. Alrighty, guys. That was just a super quick video. I wanted to show you the pilot's perspective on a carrier landing. Get after it.